Hello! Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Dani and today it's time for December M&M CBR. If this is the first M&M CBR that you're watching, this is a very simple game that I play every month to pick the books that I'm going to read the following month. And the game is very simple. I pick 2 M&Ms per book. The first, the arrow goes on the top, the second, it goes on the side, and whatever prompt I get, I have to pick a book to read the following month. If you hear noise in the background, my cat's playing with a toy, and that's just how it's going to be. It's been so long since the last time I played the M&M CBR, and I missed it so much because I have so much fun playing this game, picking the books, filming this video. It's all just my favorite thing, so I'm really happy and excited to go back to it for December. So there are some new things to the board. First of all, I lost some of the cards this past few months. They just fell, and I don't know where they were. I'm not gonna check. We're starting from scratch for December, so I just put random ones here to fill the blanks. And also I printed new colored cards, so these ones are for when I get the same color of M&M, so red, red, orange, orange, and they correspond to the date that I hauled the books. But I haven't hauled any in 2023 yet because we're not there yet. So if I get brown, brown, I'll just get new M&Ms. And I also did not print the papers yet. I don't have the papers yet for each color, so we'll just randomize on my phone if it comes to that. And I think that's it. I also removed the purple cards, which refer to the books that I read the previous months, just because I wanted to start completely from scratch. And since I might have lost cards that I haven't found, if you have recommendations of new prompts to put for the new year, let me know. I'm always happy to add more. So what are my plans for December? First of all, the Discord buddy read book is going to be Spells for Forgetting by Adrienne Young, so I really hope I can fit this here. Either way, I'm going to read it in December. I'm also participating on the Reindeer Readathon created by Break Even Books. I'm going to leave the link to his channel in the description so you can check it out. And also to the team lead of my team, which is Team Candy Cane. I'm also going to put that in the description so you can check her out. And I'm very excited. Like I always do, I'm going to try to fit the books from the M&Ms to the readathon, so I'm focusing on the M&Ms for sure, and see what I can fit for the readathon. One other really big important thing for December, it's my birthday month. My birthday is on December 7th, and I'm going to take some days off, so I'm going to have a lot of time to read, and I'm hoping to put a lot of cool books that I'm very interested in to read during the time that I'm taking off for my birthday, and one of them I'm hoping will be Spells for Forgetting, but we'll see what the M&Ms decide, as always. And I think that's it. I think we can start. The first M&M for the first book is red. Please don't be red again. Okay, the second M&M for the first book is brown. And we got Freepik. This is a really bad one to start in the beginning of the game because what I would usually do is to pick a few books and ask my friend to pick between them. But now I don't know what I'm going to use for the following prompts. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to ask Kelsey from the channel Reading with Kelsey. I'm going to send her a message now, although she's probably sleeping. And I'm just going to ask her to pick any book on my TBR. I don't know how safe that is, but that's what I'm gonna do because I'm excited to go back to the game and just going to let the... Oh my god. I'm just going to let the fate decide. In this case, Kelsey. So I'm going to send her a message in case she's awake so she can pick something. Okay, so I'm gonna have to wait for her to answer my message and we're just going to replace the card with this one, Twitter poll. Okay, so the first M&M for the second book is orange. Second M&M for the second book is yellow. And I got 2021 release. This was more exciting in the beginning of the year because that's when I created the card. Now it's almost like old books at this point. Not really, but I'm going to check my TBR and see what I have for 2021 release. And I'll remember for next year to create a 2022 release. I don't have a lot, surprisingly, apparently. Oh, I think I know what I want. Okay, so the book that I'm picking for 2021 release is The Burning Girls by CJ Tudor. I don't know anything about the plot of this book, really, but I've read a lot of her books in the past. Maybe not all of them, probably. I don't know, maybe. And I always enjoy them a lot. They're mystery thrillers, more in the thriller side, very twisted, very over the top, and with unbelievable things usually, but I have a lot of fun and they're always very entertaining. So this is going on TBR, and it was released on 2021. Yes, just confirming, 2021. Let's replace the prompt. This one, continue series. The first M&M for the third book is blue. The second M&M for the third book is blue again. Of course. If you've been here for a while, you know this was bound to happen. And we got a book that I hauled between July and December of this year. So one that I hauled very, very recently. Like I said, I don't have the papers yet because the papers are for the other colors. I was hoping we wouldn't get a color this time, but we did. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab all the books that I hauled this time, random generate a number or put it on a spinner wheel or do something and record my screen, and that will be it. Okay, I had to pause for a few minutes, many minutes, but now I'm back to do the blue prompt. I put everything in a spinner wheel thing just online, not an app or anything, because that's the one that I could put the list of books more easily, and I deleted all the ones that are sequels that I'm not going to be able to read that exact book, so there's still a lot. I'm going to just show it to you and hopefully you're gonna be able to see it well. Oh no, I can't see it through the camera. What is this? The Eat Girl. That's amazing. I love it. Okay. Awesome. This is The Eat Girl by Ruth Ware, and I did haul it at that time because I pre-ordered the book and it came out, I don't know, at that time, around sometime in the last 6 months. And again, I don't know much about this book, like The Burning Girls, because it's a thriller and I like to go into it not knowing much. But I know it happens at a university or college or school. Oxford, so I think the University of Oxford. And it's about a girl that's like the Eat Girl, the popular girl. But I don't know much. I don't know what the incident that happens here is. I don't know if she's going to be murdered, if she's going to murder someone. I have no idea what else this book is about. But I do enjoy the author. Her books have been hit or miss for me for a while, for the ones that I've read, but there are some of my favorite books that she wrote and some that I didn't like, so we'll see where this one falls. But this will be for the July-December 2022 haul date. And that was book number 3, right? Okay, so let's go to the beginning. Freepik. Because I had to pause and all, Kelsey answered me in the meantime, and what she chose for me was, she picked The Polar Bears Explorer Club. I don't have the dust jacket here, but this is the book by Alex Bell. This is a middle grade fantasy series, and she said that she picked this because it's the beginning of winter and she wants me to have a cozy, she wants me to be cozy and in the mood to read this book. Which is very fair because I've not been in the mood to read it very much, so it's really good. Now it's snowing outside, so it's the perfect time to read this book. I don't know anything about the plot and I don't have the dust jacket with me, but I think, I might be wrong, let me know in the comments, but I think it's about a group of kids that go to the polar, the Arctic to explore something, and then they call themselves the Polar Bears Explorers Club. I could be completely wrong, but that I'm reading it, so I'll let you know after I read it. Okay, so now book number 4, the first M&M for the 4th book is blue again. Oh no. The second M&M for the 4th book is yellow. And we got a book in a series. There are many I could choose from. The book in a series that I'm picking is Alcatraz versus the Evil Librarians by Brandon Sanderson. This is one of his middle grade series, and I don't know much about the plot, but there is a video that I talked about when I hauled this book. What I know is that he compared it to a series of unfortunate events in the sense that it's humorous and meta and very self-aware, and it just sounds a lot of fun, and I can't wait to read it. I bought the whole series, so I hope I like it, but it feels right up my alley. I love the humor in a series of unfortunate events, so I'm very excited to get you this one. Let's replace the prompt. This one, Instagram poll. The first M&M for the 5th book is blue again. Of course. If we get blue again, at least I didn't delete the list of books that I made for the other spinning, so we're good. So the second M&M for the 5th book is blue again. Of course, that was expected. That had to happen. So again, we're picking a book that I hauled between July and December of 2022. If you're new to the game, this prompts, the colored prompts, don't leave the board. I put them back immediately, so that's why I just did that. Okay, so I deleted the book that we got in the spinning last time, and I deleted Alcatraz because that was also hauled recently, and I put the second book of Alcatraz here. So let's see. Oh my god. Okay. That was picked. I have to read it. I didn't want to, but I should. I don't even know where it is. Okay, so here's the thing. This book is going to take me much longer to read than any of the others, because I want to read it in the way that it's supposed to be read, which you'll understand what I mean. This is the book. It's not very long, but the thing is, this is a bilingual edition of Portuguese and French. So this is Arsène Lupin by, what's his name? Maurice Leblanc. I haven't watched a TV show. There's a TV show on Netflix. I haven't watched it yet. Not because I wanted to read the book first necessarily, just didn't get to it. But yeah, so the whole book is like one side is in French and the other side is in Portuguese, which makes it really good as a learning tool and as just like practicing French, which is how I want to read it. So like I want to try to read it in French, and then if I don't understand something, I'll check the Portuguese. But just because it's a language that I don't speak, I'm not good at, it's going to take me much longer. But maybe this is a collection of stories. I think it's not one big story. Let me confirm. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's a collection of stories. So I can read like one every once in a while, so I don't get burned out with the French thing. And yes, but that's only TBR for December. I think it's a really good way to end the year. So I'm cautious but excited. And now it's the last prompt, and you know what I have not put on my TBR yet? Spells for Forgetting, the buddy read for Discord. So let's send all the good vibes that I can fit this in the last one here. And the first M&M for the last book is blue again. I said in the previous video that I don't wanted to let the M&Ms decide my fate completely, and that's what they're doing with the blues prompt. But at least I did haul Spells for Forgetting in that time period, so if we get that, we still have a chance. And the last M&M for the last book is blue again. Okay, I'm not gonna even remove the card from the board. You saw it twice already. We're just gonna hope, because Spells for Forgetting was hauled at that time. We have a chance to get it. But if not, we have a lot of other cool books here as well. A lot of ones that I'm not very much in the mood to read yet. But we'll just let the fate decide. In this case, it's not the M&Ms anymore. It's this random online spinner reel that I found. So let's see. The last book for my December TBR is going to be, it's very reflective. I can see it Oh Jesus, no. Okay, I'm not going to read this book. I'll pick it up, but I'm not going to read it. There's less than 1% chance of me reading this book. If I can find the audiobook, maybe, because then I can see if I really enjoy it before really committing to it, because it's a really big book. It has 662 pages, and I was not exactly in the mood to read it right now, but it is American Elsewhere by Robert Jackson Bennett. This is the same author who wrote Founderside, who wrote City of Stairs, I want to say. I forgot. I haven't read any of his other books, but people really enjoyed it. And I found this book at a used bookstore, very cheap, very cheap. So I bought it, but it's really big. So it's from what I know, it's kind of a fantasy mixed with paranormal horror things, which is very interesting. But it's just a thick book. Under a pink moon, there's a perfect little town not found on any map. In that town, there are quiet streets lined with pretty houses that conceal the strangest things. If you've read it, please let me know if it's good. I think I checked the Goodreads rating when I bought it, but it's just a really big commitment for the end of the year. But it's on the TBR. That's not much I can do about it. As well as Spells for Forgetting by Adrienne Young. I'm still going to read this for sure, and I'm excited about it. I know it's some murder mystery fantasy about this woman who goes back to her hometown, I think to spread her mother's ashes, and there are creepy stuff happening, people disappearing, I think, from the town, and I've heard amazing things. I've heard it's very atmospheric, which is a great type of book to read while it's snowing outside. So it's also on the TBR, but not the official M&M'S TBR, because that would make it too easy. So this is what my TBR is looking like for December. We have Spells for Forgetting, which is not on the M&Ms. We have Arsène Lupin, which was for a book hauled in the past 6 months. We have The Burning Girls, which was for a book published in 2021. The Eat Girl, which was for the same haul date. Polar Bears Explorers Club. Polar Bear Explorers Club, that's very hard to say, which was for Freepik. Alcatraz vs. Evil Librarians, which was for, what was it for? I don't know. Series? It's the first book in the series. And we have American Elsewhere, which I hauled in the past 6 months. And that's it. That's a very big stack. For the Reindeer Readathon, there are some here that are already really good to fit. So for example, American Elsewhere is a book that I don't care much about the cover, and that is one of the prompts. Alcatraz could count for starting a new series. Same for Polar Bears Explorers Club. One of the prompts is a book with my favorite season in it, which is not winter, it's fall. So if it was a book with the current season in it, then it would work. Although it's still fall technically, so I guess it doesn't work anyway. I can use Spells for Forgetting for the flowery, cursive, flowy, elegant font on the cover. One of the prompts is a short story or a novella, so the short stories in Arsène Lupin maybe could work if they are short stories. So we'll see how many of the prompts in the readathon I can fulfill. Hopefully a lot. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe, and thank you so much for joining me. Bye!